Hey, this is Clay Nelson. Welcome back to the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, and we're talking about the value of full and complete communication. And I just threw some new data at you. It's called LGT. LGT. Learn, grow, and teach. And that's really what is the source of the reason why you need to communicate. I mean, the human mind is designed to store, it's designed to create, not to store data. And it has a limited capacity, so you want to make sure that you give away what you know as fast as you can so what you don't know can show up. And the mind's phenomenal at that. So learn, grow, teach, learn, grow, teach, learn, grow, teach. Now, by the way, we've been live streaming here for the last 5 or 10 shows. I don't know, whatever it's been. And you can go to claynelsonlifebalance.com/watch, WATCH, and get in on the live stream. And then you have to sign in, I think. And that's an easy process. And then you can see us live on the air. You can see things falling off the wall. You can see me looking for my notes I can't find. You can see me drinking orange juice and talking.
See how
and making
cute
up
Clay
stuff.
is.
See how
Seriously.
cute Clay is. Yeah.
Don't you agree, Susan?
Yeah, and how beautiful Susan is. And you can see all kinds of things. You can also send email back and forth where we can talk to you live right on the show, which is really great, which we have been doing today. It's pretty cool. Now, another quote that I wanted to read, Will Durant, D-U-R-A-N-T, one of the lessons of history is that nothing is often a good thing to do and always a clever thing to say. Now, think about that. Nothing is often a good thing to do. You know, we've been trained all our lives that if we get to a place where we have nothing to do, something's wrong. And he's saying nothing is often a good thing to do and always a clever thing to say. To say nothing. Wow. To say nothing could indicate that you might be listening. What a concept.
Well,
huh?
I got to say something here. You have an Anthony Robbins quote on here, Clay.
Oh, my God, no.
I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to put that away.
Oh, thank you. Okay, good.
There you go. I couldn't stay quiet.
Okay, now, I'm only got a few minutes left in the show. I do want to make sure that I leave you some things to think about, okay? The lack of full and complete communication has broken families apart. The lack of full and complete communication has destroyed multi-million-dollar corporations. Now, think about that. The lack of full and complete communication has even caused wars. The lack of full and complete communication has caused the demise of some people. And yeah, it's heavy. But if one of the keys to many relationships is simply to communicate fully and completely, the answer to many of the problems isn't nearly as difficult as we think. Now, think about that now. Relationships work out of full and complete communications. Relationships don't work without full and complete communication. So, gee, what do you think we ought to do? You need to say, hey, I need a hug. You need to say, hey, it doesn't matter that this stuff falls off the wall. It doesn't matter. Got it? The potential result is absolutely mind-boggling, and it all starts with me, you, and each and every other human being on the planet. Full and complete communication, let me see now. It's an awesome tool. It's available to all of us. Its use requires nothing more than the willingness to commit to using it. So what are you willing to commit to, ladies and gentlemen? If there's something you want and you don't have it, ask for it. Remember, LGT, learn, grow, and teach. Now, you're listening to Clay Nelson at Clay Nelson Life Balance.
Clay, before we go, I want to ask you. Yeah. Holidays are coming up, really good time. You know, there's probably a lot of people going to kind of feel bad about themselves, but also a lot of people can feel good about themselves.
Yeah.
And we want to encourage people to feel as good about themselves as they can. Anything special people could maybe give to their friends and family?
Gee, how about communication? How about a hug? How about asking how they feel?
How about a CD set?
How about a CD set? Oh, I get it. Duh. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Go to my website. Go to Clay Nelson Life Balance and go to products and go to the CD set. And just about everything I've said on these 58 shows over the last year and a half is on those CDs. So you've been listening to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour. You can join us every Wednesday from 2 to 3, 10 to 11, and on Sundays from 12 to 1. I am Clay Nelson. This is the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290 in Santa Barbara.
The Queen of England.